vermin prowls around the streets all hours of the night. Just like an animal. Maybe he's the man.
Now don't start any gossip with that, Kringle. Heaven only knows where it might end.
Hello everyone, I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I almost said a wonderful Wednesday, but it's Friday. The reason why I'm so discombobulated is because I went in today and I worked like 4.5, 5 hours, something like that, and then came home. Like it was a short day. And came home, updated a couple of things, add-ons and whatnot, and then I looked at Joseph and was like, you know, we could go lay down. And we did. We went and laid down. He fell asleep almost the second that his head touched the pillow. I laid there for a little bit watching my Mortal Kombat movie that I've been watching. More on that in a second. But what's funny is I freaked out for like a hot second. I was like, oh, I'm not going to worry about bringing my cell phone in there. It's so early. I'll wake up. I'm not going to sleep till 4. Bitch, let me tell you something. I would have had the woodpecker from hell not showed up at my apartment. So we've been having this issue. Don't do it. Don't. It's pissing me off. For the last, couple weeks? About 2 weeks, maybe? 2 or 3 weeks. Every day at about 1 o'clock, there's this... What's up, Matty Matt? How are you today? You popped right in on time. Let me tell you something. I'm telling everyone about the woodpecker from hell. So, I would have slept longer had this motherfucker not been pecking. Yes, Daddy Joseph is in the room. You can just make out his toes. You can't wave with your toes. Unless you stick your foot out. Stick your foot out. Yeah, it's really not. And there's Matt laughing. But yeah, I say it's a good thing that woodpecker came and showed up when he did, but it pisses me off because he doesn't stay in one spot and pecks and go. Like most woodpeckers, when they're in a tree, they go around in a circle, little sapsuckers as we call them. This fucker, and we have shingled roofs, so I don't know. He's gonna destroy his beak. But I mean, like, he'll tap, 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 tap. And he's moving all across the entire row of buildings. Like, oh, it's so annoying. I'm so sick of it. I don't believe in guns, but I'm about to get one. Oh my God. I'm gonna become... You know what? No, I just thought of something, you guys. You know what? I spend so much time sniping in Skyrim. Wouldn't it be crazy if I went and got like a freaking bow and just got that fucker? Oh, I want to so bad. You guys don't know how much I hate this fucking bird. And I love birds, but this, oh. I used to laugh because way a ways behind us is a one with a suction. No, I want it dead. I want to blow it. I want to put an arrow through its eyes. I want to make a unicorn out of this fucking woodpecker. But what's funny is, I don't know if it's the same woodpecker, but there's a street behind our buildings. I mean, we have a little bit of yard, and then a street, and then across that way, there's a nursing home. And he goes over there and he taps on metal piping. Woodpeckers, they serve no purpose. I'm sorry. I know, I need to calm down. I'm an adult. I'm just sick of this fucking woodpecker. At first I thought, surely that's a neighbor that we don't really like that's doing it to aggravate us, because it seems, and I was mad and I looked out the window and they weren't even there. I was like, damn, it really is a fucking woodpecker. Now I will, fair's fair, like every bird, he's not there at night, you know, pecking at the fucking roof. But the thing, and to be fair, one of the biggest problems is our roofs, our attic areas are not insulated. They're hollow, and all it's taking is the tapping of a woodpecker, a tiny little bird the size of my fist maybe, to make it sound like someone's just knocking on the roof continuously for hours. He doesn't show up at the crack of dawn like a lot of woodpeckers do, which, to be fair, I'm grateful for. But again, I'm not home anyway at the crack of dawn. I've been up since 2 every day. But... and I haven't had a nap in, God, weeks. Because you guys know earlier this week, manic episode, no sleep for 3 days, basically. Like, I haven't had a nap for weeks. And today I decided to lay down and take one with Joseph and that fucking bird from hell. I'm gonna do some Googling to find out if there's like some kind of natural repellent that I can get up there or something. Like, I'll pay someone to go up there and get rid of it. I'm not joking. I have never hated a bird more in my life than now. Anyway, all that to say, we have a great show ahead of us. I say that. Now, you guys know how my stream likes to turn on me. I don't really want to, like, and of course we're going to an ad. I don't want to knock it. I don't want to invite disaster, because then we won't have a great stream. I want to, like, knock on wood, but I've heard enough of that. So I'm going to launch the game while we're in ad. Oh, let me go ahead and shrink down. You know what? We'll go there. That feels okay. And we'll launch the game. And hopefully it'll launch on the first try. You guys know lately it's been doing this thing where I go to launch it and it gets to like the E&B screen and then crashes, and then I have to relaunch it and it works fine. Everything will work today as intended. All right, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit because I know it's gonna be quiet. I've got so much mess over here. This is driving me nuts. I gotta straighten up and organize over here. We're at the EMB compiling screen. There we go. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. It's not going to show up. I just remembered. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, you guys. I just remembered. When we streamed World of Warcraft on Wednesday, I had to change my input. So give me one hot second. I forgot about this. That's not what I was trying to do. Game capture. Okay, there we go. And it needs to be auto. You hear him. He's still up there.
Over there, yeah, over there.
Oh, I hate that fucking bird. I hope he dies. I hate that fucking bird. I really do. No, I'm not. There we go. Okay. Ad break is finishing. Alright. So far, everything's working, everything's good. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So excited. Let me put my phone on the charger. I restarted my modem for this. I restarted my computer. Oh, speaking of phones, okay, we're inside the museum. I was really worried because the reason why I was so very worried is because before the stream, I updated a couple of mods, two of the mods that got an update were the Legacy of the Dragonborn mod and the Creation Club patches. So I was like, oh god, is this gonna break the mod or my game? You know, like, ugh. But I mean, I'd already put off updating it once before, and I was like, I'm so afraid I'm gonna have peppermint, cinnamon, lavender, basil, onion, and garlic are natural scents Woody Woodpecker doesn't like. Okay, so I can go with the onion and the garlic and the peppermint. Cinnamon and lavender is a no-go because those are two things. Cinnamon, it seems to trigger migraines. Lavender, on the other hand, I just don't like the smell of. Like when people wear, like, I hate when people sneak lavender scented fabric softeners into my laundry.
I don't have any.
And lavender scented bleaches.
Oh, that bleach is gone. We got linen now.
Yeah. And it's not just a preference. I've hated lavender my whole life, and it's like someone is deliberately trying to upset me and cause a migraine.
Jackson went home. I didn't know that, but...
Anyway, but yeah, what's funny is like everyone seems to love lavender, and a lot of body washes and stuff put lavender in it because it's supposedly a calming thing. But for me, it's not calming; it's enraging.
I bet your purple's
I bet you it doesn't. I bet you shut your mouth. I bet you shut your dirty whore mouth. I found something, you guys. You want to go get it real quick?
I can't.
Yeah. I found something that I have not been able to find for a really, really long time, and both Joseph and I are both incredibly excited about it. Okay, so years and years ago, back when I was prettier and skinnier and younger and a little bit more femme, I know, I started using this purple Caress. It's actually wet because I used it a little while ago in the shower. But this is Caress body wash. This is not a product placement ad, I promise. I'm not sponsored by them. This is just my favorite scent. You can see I literally just opened it. But it used to be called Sheer Twilight. And during COVID, they stopped making it. Not selling it, but making it. They stopped distributing it, all of that. And you couldn't find it anywhere. And you would find bottles of it on eBay for like $50 to $75. And I'm like, I love it, but I'm not spending that much on it. And it has black orchid and patchouli oil. And I'm going to look real quick. Water, a bunch of chemicals. Haha! No lavender.
No lavender.
But hold on one second. I want to smell it. It smells so good, you guys. And our local, I go to Walmart about 3 times a year, and I went this week because I had to get new speakers for the computer. Because you guys remember my speakers. And matter of fact, I haven't swapped them out yet, but I do have the speakers. I'll show them in a minute. Anyway, so I was in there looking because what happened was I bought some Oil of Olay body wash that the kind I normally use is out everywhere. Again, it's one of those distribution things. So I was like, I'll switch to a different scent, and it smells okay, but it's not okay, don't laugh. But I tend to go for more girly scents. I'm not the most masculine of fellows, and for my own personal identity, I don't find. I like masculine scents on other guys, even on masculine lesbians, but on me, not so much. And so I was at Walmart and I was looking for just the Oil of Olay scent that I normally use, which is rose water and something else, a peony. Very girly scent. It's very light though. That's the thing. I also have to find very light scents when it comes to body washes because migraines. So anyway, I just happened to glance, and they had no other scents of Caress except the purple one. They were all sold out of everything else, and I was like, oh, God has spoken, and it is time to be beautiful again. And I used some this morning before work, and I went to work, and I was in the best mood ever. And Joseph said when I left, he had to get in the shower for work this morning. He said it had the whole bathroom smelling real pretty, and it just made him happy. And then I used more when I was in there getting ready for my stream, and I am just in such a better mood. And after the week I've had, which you guys know about, I just needed that. So yeah, that's my rant about lavender. Oh my God, I'm so happy to have that body wash back. It's been 5-6 years since I've smelled this good. It's all over me, and it's so light that only every once in a while will I catch a hint of it, but it's like, I don't know, I highly recommend you guys go to a store that sells it and just get a small whiff of it, and you guys will know what I smell like. It smells amazing. And believe it or not, okay, don't laugh. I'm just a girl, okay? I don't identify as trans, although there were times in my earlier life where I was like, it would have been better if God made me a woman. But in the world we live in now, I'm kind of glad he didn't. I'm just gonna leave that there. But I use Secret antiperspirant, the powder fresh kind. I use girlier scents not because I think of myself as girly, but they're lighter. You know, they're not as strong smelling as some of the men's scents. Plus, I found out I can't use, even if I wanted to, I can't use like Old Spice body wash. You remember when my skin was falling off?
Oh, ooh, that's the odor it gets about that.
I had such a bad reaction to Old Spice, and so I did my due diligence and looked it up, and come to find out they had a huge product recall, because their body washes and their deodorants were causing massive chemical burns on people. Like bad. Don't Google it. I promise you, I'm telling the truth, just don't Google it, because there will be photos and you will not like what you see. It was so much worse than mine, but mine was bad. I mean, I was bleeding. It was so bad. All right, so back to the stream. Okay, so on our last stream, which was last Friday, oh my god, it's been a full week since we streamed Skyrim, I just realized. We picked up, I don't know if we were in a real dungeon or a mod content dungeon. It might have been a mod content dungeon, because we found several of those. Oh, no, it was, because we had to do the Bard's College quest. Remember, guys? We did the Bard's College quest. That's what it was. We went to, I believe, Dustman's Cairn, and we had to go find King Olaf's first. Well, after we killed Olaf, we looted him, and guess what happened? We picked up the beacon. Yes, that's right. A new hand touches the beacon. Alright, so we gotta go here to Mount Kilcreath once again. You guys know, you guys love it. You guys know you do. We're gonna go to the stables because it's the furthest that we are, or closest that we are to it, and furthest from our current location. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna do more stuff, but we're going to definitely go to... Hello? Is my microphone picking up? Oh yeah, it's gotta be, because Matt was talking to me. Okay, took me a second. I was like, you guys know how paranoid I've gotten about that lately. It's nuts. Okay, Cutlass Farm. Let's pick a flower. And again, you guys, I still haven't fully gotten used to that's not what I was trying to do. Playing with the keyboard and mouse, but I'm determined to play it. So between look at those little flowers, aren't they cute? Oh my gosh, I love this game, you guys. It's just so pretty. Anyway, I'm determined to do like a different kind of playthrough where not just through mods and whatnot, but through like, I guess, the difficulty. Now I was gonna do like survival. I could probably do everything there is to do in survival except not being able to fast travel. And I tried installing and using a mod that's called Survival Options that allows you to fast travel. But I couldn't, maybe I did it wrong, or I just couldn't seem to get it to work right. So I'm like, it's fine. We don't have to have survival. We don't. I like the idea of, you know, you have to sleep in order to get your experience. You have to eat regularly to get buffs, and when you don't eat regularly, you get debuffed. When you are in combat, you can get a lot more problems like broken bones, weapon conditions, stuff like that. All of that is interesting. It's just the not being able to fast travel that was a deal breaker, and I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. Okay, wait. Are these guys bad guys? What are they doing? Okay, they see me. They don't seem to be reacting. Okay. Seems like every time I'm on a road and I see some people just standing there, I'm like, oh, they're not, you know, they're not bad guys. And then the second they see me, they all like attack. Sorry, I had to spit. I used my nasal spray, and so I'm draining a little bit because of it. I've been having... I know spring is coming. Everyone's like, oh, well, the groundhog's always shadow. We're going to have 6 more weeks of winter. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a situation where, like, the groundhog is on crack, is what it is. Who are these people? Okay, we're right underneath the statue, so we're going to have to turn right in a second. What is with people just standing on the road? Hello. Farmer. Oh, they look sick. Have y'all been farming in doo-doo?
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed.
Did you see where the dragon went?
No, I was too afraid to look. I don't know what we're going to do now. We have nothing left.
Here, here's 5 gold. 5 gold? They lost everything, and I'm gonna give them 5 gold septums.
You're too kind. Thank you. Be careful and stay safe.
Can I talk to the guy?
Thank you for the gold, traveler.
Oh, I had a guy ask me off camera the other day why I run around picking all the flowers when I should be like killing shit and making content. Let me tell you something, you guys. I pick these flowers because it's money, okay? It's gold. And in order for me to have content like buying homes, you know, upgrading gear, buying mats, that sort of thing, I have to have gold. And these right here, I'm not selling them outright. You guys know how, like, off camera, oh god, we've got a bandit. Oh, we've got 2 bandits. With fucking, I'm sorry. With freaking, oh god, we got one that's a magic user. Oh, you suck. I don't understand why I'm getting attacked constantly. And I mean constantly. Son of a bitch. Like, you know what? You have no dignity. He tried to take my dignity. I just noticed. Do you guys see the dragon symbols at the top of my compass refilling? That's cool. That's a really cool... I just noticed that. Anyway, what I was going to say is, you know what? No dignity for her either. You guys know I'm actually a big fan of making sure that when I loot people, they keep their dignity. But that fucker, he didn't get to keep his dignity. He did that to himself.
Look at my temple lying in ruins.
Scared the shit out of me.
So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them?
I'm gonna need my bow. Oh! That fox just teleported. You guys saw that, right? Son of a bitch. Oh, I got him! I got him! I don't care what else happens today. That's my favorite thing in the world, is killing that damn fox. Oh my god, the foxes are so hard to kill. Okay. For some reason, anytime you touch a sky shard, it takes you out of God mode. I don't know why, but for some reason, every time I touch a sky shard, it knocks me out of God mode. So I'm like, I've gotten to where I've trained myself every time I touch one, I just immediately turn it back on. It took me quite a while to figure that one out. Alright, so we've got a dragon we've got to kill after this. What's funny is, like, I was joking around and saying on my average, look at the rocks floating. That's weird. Oh! Wouldn't that be a really cool way to do word walls in the next game if you're playing another Dragonborn? Is instead of like just regular rocks, What if you walk around and there's like just a small area around a word wall where rocks are floating in place, or maybe just rotating in midair? That'd be a kind of, or even near like an alien ruin or something. Okay. Let's go do this. I'm trying to get through this kind of quickly because I want to get some good content since I haven't done any Skyrim content this week.
That I might guide you toward your destiny.
I mean, it's not the worst I've seen.
Time for my splendor
This place
to
looks
return
not the best either.
The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the defiler.
I'll do it. You know what? No. Let's go ahead and do some. We haven't done dialogue in a minute.
Mortals call it Dawnbreaker, for it was forged in a holy light that breaks upon my foes, burning away corruption and false life.
Okay.
You will enter my shrine, destroy Malkaran, and retrieve this mighty blade.
I'll do it.
Of course you will. I have commanded it.
She's.
Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkaran destroyed. Guide my light through the temple to open the inner sanctum, and Malkaran has forced the door
Skipping
shut.
ahead.
But this is
Well, I
my
say that.
temple, and it responds to my decree.
Wouldn't it be crazy if you looked down and your body was still down there standing in front of the light?
Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Is there any more smoky bacon? I'm just playing. I just wanted to say that. I know, I'm the one that put him back in the snack closet. If you guys don't have a snack closet in your adulthood, you're not living your best life. I'll say that. I have a closet in my game room here that's kind of a catch-all for like all my junk. I need to clean it out, but I also have snacks in there. I'm tempted to ask Joseph for a snack. I just don't know what I want. Maybe like a little baggie of chips, like a little small baggie. Do you think you might want a little baggie? I'm kind of feeling like Cool Ranch.
Okay. Into it.
You better get into it. Now, I know a lot of people give a lot of flack to this quest line, the Break of Dawn quest line. But let me tell you something.
Get in. It's just so cool.
Yeah, you just pull it apart. It's got like a perforated stripe on it. Get in sneak mode. Also, let me make sure I'm tracking this quest. I am not. That's what it was. Okay. What I was going to say is, even though it's one of those quests that a lot of people seem to dislike, I actually like it because A, it's a very unique dungeon, multi-leveled, but also I like the fact that the, oh, I see your plumber butt. I like the fact that you get like a lot of gold from this particular dungeon. All these desecrated bodies, or corpses, excuse me, they have like a lot of gold on them, like a lot. What I should have done was empty all my gold into a container, like in my player home. And I would have been able to, why thank you. I would have been able to track exactly how much gold I made. It's hard for me to open this because I just put lotion on. My hands are a little slippery. Don't freak out about the loud banging sound. That was Joseph reclining his chair. I was so worried he wasn't gonna like that chair, but he was gonna like sit in it just to placate me because I'm you know, bought it and built it for him. Let me tell you something. This boy lives in this chair. He loves it. I love that I bit the bullet and got it for him. It paid for itself long ago. He just spends all his time in it now, which I'm thrilled about that because I like having him in here with me. He generally turns the TV on behind me and he watches murder, paranormal, you know, let's kill our neighbors bullshit. Which he's not gonna do while I'm streaming because he'd end up pulling bandwidth from my stream, and B, I can't wear my earphones while I'm streaming, so I would hear it and it would get in my head and I'd have nightmares. And C, we don't know if like anything that he would watch on there might be like copyrighted. I don't want to lose my my stream due to some shit he's watching. I'm not a fan of murder shows because I have like a very tender psyche. I can't watch scary stuff. I can't watch murder like horror movies like Freddy or Jason, stuff like that. He can. That boy can fall asleep to that kind of shit and have the best sleep ever. But you know what? They say that people who do that are more likely to commit those kind of atrocities. I do. Because you're mean. He's not mean, you guys. He has a mean streak when you piss him off. And he thinks it's normal to be like, not just mad and get even, but like get even in such a way that like, it's almost like, damn, you know? I've kind of adopted a little bit of that though. Like now I'm the type of person like, you do me wrong, oh, I'll do you one better. Come on, it's one more again. What now? Okay, so he's saying it's a beautiful day, and I do agree, but let me explain why. It is currently really nasty outside. It's not raining. It hasn't rained yet. We had like I think a 24% chance of rain. I think I heard another one. Maybe I didn't. And while that tends to give me headaches, and it does, it tends to give me headaches, which I'm not thrilled about. I am thrilled about the fact that I can use natural lighting instead of like all the 3 lights. So it kind of balances out because I'm using less actual like artificial lighting, which usually artificial lighting doesn't give me headaches or migraines or anything. Usually. I'm grabbing everything. And what's funny is like I just spent a stream talking about how I'm not going to be doing that anymore, but I just felt like grabbing everything. And I can do what I want and you can't stop me. So there.
But it's your show, not theirs.
That's right, because it's my show and not yours. Oh, wait. I can't get through there. I don't see anything back there, but I mean, I thought I had to go up there. Right, there's nothing over there. Oh, wait. I wonder if I can. Oh, I bet I can. Okay, I don't see. Oh, wait, okay, wait, how am I supposed to get back here? You can't get back here, and there's literally, I can see a potion of something. You know what, we may have to no-clip this, guys. You know what, let's no-clip it. And hopefully the game won't penalize me. Oh, there's 2 potions. Extended invisibility books, and a potion of potent lingering poison. Now, how else am I supposed to get back here if it's not, with no clipping? You know what, let's, just to be sure, let's no clip through here too, just to be safe. Wait, what? Okay, there's nothing. Okay, just checking. I could no clip through that door, which we're not gonna do. Alright, let's, open this bad boy up. Oh, wait. We gotta go down this door. I forgot. Shit, he saw me. I like how you can trick your enemies with sound. I think that's really cool. I would like to see something similar to that in the next Elder Scrolls game. I would like to see them, like, build a system to where, like, you can either throw your voice, which there is throw voice. There is a throw voice shout power. But, like, I don't know, maybe, like, conjure a ghost that runs down a hall or something to distract your enemies, and then you just plink at them with arrows. I want to see something different, you know, that they haven't done yet. I want Starfield graphics. I want, like, Oblivion or Morrowind style questing, where it's really in depth and you can really roleplay your character. I'll tell you something else. I would love spellcrafting again. They don't have that in Skyrim, and I'm kind of stunned and pissed about it. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys. The tables are turning. The tables are turning. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I'm starting to agree with a lot of the complaints about Bethesda lately. I hear... I knew I heard something. Okay, so there seems to be, like, this thing that's been happening, right, on social media lately where, I know there's another one somewhere, I just don't... Oh, I see you, bitch! Anyway, where people are starting to get done with Bethesda in that, okay, so do you guys remember a while back when Bethesda was out there talking about Starfield, right? And they gave us like a little teaser of Elder Scrolls 6, right? When I tell you guys that people are so over it, and I'll explain why. People are starting to get to where they're like, oh God, who cares? You know, like, who fucking cares nowadays about the next Elder Scrolls game, like Elder Scrolls 6? And I'll tell you why people are feeling like this. The Elder Scrolls 6 teaser came out so long ago that it's the same age Skyrim was. When the, like, how am I saying this? How do I say this? Skyrim was 9. No, Skyrim is, how does this work? Oh, okay, I know how it is. Okay. The teaser for Elder Scrolls 6 has been out so long, it's the same age that Skyrim was when they teased Elder Scrolls 6. Like, Elder Scrolls 6, the teaser's been out for, like, what, 9 years now? That's how old Skyrim was when they teased it. So it's like, it's mirror, and we still don't have it, and they have hundreds of people, like 300-400 people working on that game. It's ridiculous, you know? And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but Larian did it right when he called out every giant game dev company who have turned it into a business as opposed to entertainment. I'm trying to get that and that. Larian was like, you know, we're here because we love games and we're passionate about it. That's why we came into this business. It wasn't just for the love of money. If you're making games just for the love of money, you're not making games. You're making product, you know. And I have to agree. I have to agree because why else are they here if not to create a product for us to buy that we are passionate about as well? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand that, you know, they do run a business, they do have shareholders, that sort of thing, but if they spend more time worrying about in-game items, you know, like an in-game shop where you spend your hard-earned real-life money after you've bought the game for like between $60 and $80, if they're more concerned about that, they're doomed to crash and fail. You know, selling 8 million copies of a game at $60 a pop, they made money. They made money. You know, look at Skyrim. Skyrim alone has been re-released 7-8 times, and every time they sell it for like anywhere from $40 to $80 a pop. I don't know why I put my bow away. And someone like me, you know, I've bought every single copy of Skyrim there is, except for the Switch version. Alright, where's that dude? You guys know where he is. He should be up here. Is he not? That Hirabane guy. Is he not? Did he fall? Is he dead? He's not here. How am I supposed to get Hirabane's fortress and Hirabane's courage? He's not here. He's always here. He patrols this. Where is he? Oh my god, how am I supposed to put that in my museum? Well, that's not it. This makes me so sad. Okay, here we go. We got it. What do we got in here? 2 builders, 200 gold, 2 lockpicks, madness or sanctified iron greatsword. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I can't believe this guy isn't here. This makes me so sad. Maybe it's a level requirement. Ooh! I got you, bitch. I know he's up there. I can't get to him yet. This time around, I'm thinking I'll have, I say that, I'm thinking I'll have a slightly easier go of killing the guy. Malkarin. I'm hiding from this dude. I say that. Oh, shit. He's like directly above me. I didn't hide good enough. I think he knows I'm here. He just can't find me. Alright, let's pop a potion of invisibility. Let's see if that works. Wait. Here we go. Okay, we are now invisible. Oh, he turned. You know what? He turned. It's not that big a deal. I actually am a big fan of the silent roll. It is so handy doodle dandy. I'm not joking. Like, it's so handy. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and kill him. I'm gonna have to find a way. I'm trying to figure out a good shot. I know he's. Oh, there we go. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Boom! Got him. I love me. I love me for that. Okay. My favorite thing is to like get like a really good shot. I hate seeing all these corpses just laid out, being defiled, but I love the fact that they have all this gold in them. Oh shit! He said no, bitch. My archery skills may be pretty good, but my sneak skills have a lot to be desired. Oh, I need more lockpicks, you guys. Oh. Okay, so it's further along. Not that far. What is up, Blue? It's good to see you. We are in Mount Kilcrease Temple, getting all of our goodies and gumdrops and seeing if we can get Meridia's temple cleaned out. And we're gonna get Dawnbreaker and yeah. After that, we're gonna go look for a dragon because apparently I found some farmers on the road that need me to go kill a dragon. It took everything they had, so I gave them like 5 gold and now they're happy in life again. Oh, I hate those wires. Bit tired and cold, but okay. Well, turn the heat on, or drink you some good soup and have a nap, dude. A hot beverage. Isn't that what Sheldon always gives to someone who's distraught? A hot beverage? I actually, you guys laugh, but, or scoff if you must, but, sometimes for no reason, I'll ask Joseph to make me some chicken broth. He makes excellent broth.
I love that too, just having a cup.
Sometimes it's nice having just a cup of hot broth. You don't have to be sick, you don't have to be upset. Sometimes a cup of hot broth will just do your nerves wonders. Block increased to 23. Oh, you know what? I think we need to level up. Let's check real quick. Yes, we do need to level up. Quite a few times, in fact. Jesus, we got 4 points, guys. Alright, let's see. I know I want Soul Siphon. What is Thunderstruck? Oh, yeah. We'll definitely do that. Because I do use power attacks when I'm attacking. Arcane Blacksmith. That's what I'm wanting right there. And then we've got one more. I'm probably gonna put in Sneak. I've been leveling my Sneak skill like cray. What is Infiltrator? Wait. Can I please? You know what? Fuck it. Your haha, that's it right there. Your footsteps and equipped armor make 75% less noise while sneaking. Guys, we are about to just destroy our enemies. Are you streaming today, Blue? Tell the childrens. Tell them what you're doing. Okay, wait. That goes... What does that go to? That door. Okay. Oh, I saw you walking. I saw you. You thought I didn't, but I did. I'm sorry. You know, there are times where I'm like, God, the AI is so stupid in this game. But honestly, it's so fun. I never get tired of sniping. I never do. It's just so fun. I've probably also made like close to 1,000 gold. All the bodies that I've looted. And you know what? I would assume that Meridia would have a problem with that, but she's turning a blind eye to what I'm doing. She's like, look, I don't care how much gold you make. I don't care whose body you have to touch and defile. Go get that blade and kill Malkarin. That's all. Everything else is secondary. Oh, I know I can get up there. I know I can get up there. Also, did I loot that? I didn't. See, I knew I could get up here. Also, is there anything back there? You guys, I mean, we know clipped it a minute ago, so we know some of these little walled off areas actually do house some loot. Coin, Akaviri Dragon Gold Piece, and Potion of Resist Fire. Oh, I missed that by like a hair. I think I'm getting close to the end of this, guys. And I used to not worry about picking up all the linen cloth. I forget when linen cloth was added to the loot lists in Skyrim. There's been 84 expansions to this game. No, but there have been 84 releases. And at some point they did add the linen cloth. I don't know what they're originally intending, but now you can use it to create certain armors like cloaks and whatnot. Okay, I think there's like one more body in here, maybe two. Yep, there's the other one. I want to try something, you guys. I want a no-clip up there and up there just to see if there's anything lootable in there. I've never done this before, so we're gonna look and see. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Okay. Wait. What? Wait. Okay, I looked over. Okay, I haven't looked over here yet. Nothing. Okay, I just wanted to see. I feel like that's a valid curiosity. Alright. We gotta go kill Malkarin. And I'm thinking I might use a potion to increase my archery so I can get him in one shot. Okay, there he bees. Potion. Wait. Archery. 25% more? I thought I had... Oh, wait. True shot. 30% more. What else do we have? Hold on. Healing up. Piercing sight. %more. Skirmisher's draw. Okay. So we're going to use the draught of True Shot. Oh, he did. He dead. He big dead. Okay, we got it. We got it that fast.
It is done. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal.
I will when I want to. You don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. You know, like... I want a sassier character on the next Elder Scrolls game. I want a lot more roleplay built into it. Now, to be fair, fair's fair. You gotta think. Imagine 13, 14 years ago when this game was first made. They were on the bleeding edge of technology. They were like, okay, we can do all this stuff now that we couldn't do before. What was that? Oh.
I'm going down to digital stuff on my TV.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they were really dealing with what they could with what they had, and to think like 13, 14 years ago when this game first came out, this was it. Like this game was so received, you know, like I don't want to say well received. It wasn't badly received. It was just received. Everyone seemed to be playing it or talking about it, or considering it, or dreaming about it, or ruining their lives over it. it's crazy to think that this was the height of technology, and now it's like, it's really not. That being said, it's still really a great game. There's no reason to not love it, to not mod it, that sort of thing. Like, and the modding community has only just kept this game alive. It's starting to feel like it's on live support, but then again, somebody will release like a new mod that is like insanely powerful. I'm trying to remember to loot every corpse. Because they're all loaded down. They're all, it appears to be, they're all Imperial soldiers. So my next question is, guys, does that mean Malkarin is a Stormcloak? Is he doing this for the Stormcloaks? Or is he like a free agent and he's just doing whatever he wants because he can? I feel like I'm forgetting something in here. I don't see anything. I took all of Malkarin's dignity. He deserved that.
Malkarin is vanquished. Skyrim's
Dude, you are working your ass off in that game.
This is as it should be. This is because of you. A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald. Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow.
Okay. I will wield this mighty blade in your name.
May the light of certitude guide your efforts.
It is currently raining in-game. Also, I really wish there was a way to like pick the beacon back up. I'm so stunned that Hirabane, I think that's how you say his name, didn't spawn. That... Maybe he'll spawn somewhere else. Who knows? Okay. So... Well, we did that. Okay, so... Let's check our quests. Win battles by slaying 3 or more people? What is that? Never seen that before. Okay, Forbidden Legend. We're not worried about that right now. Paladin's Pilgrimage. My Time of Need. We're not doing that one either. The Way of the Voice. Elven Reborn. And then Miscellaneous. Okay. So, I want to find Red Eagle's Sword. Alright, let's see. Red Eagle's Sword is here. We've been nowhere near that. The closest we've been is at the Karth River. We may or may not live to regret this. You only started the build on Saturday? Man, you're a machine. I don't understand. Like... as I've, okay, let me just say this. As I've gotten older, I've slowed down a little bit. Not much, I mean. But Blue, on the other hand, you guys, Blue is a freaking machine. He's kicking ass. Alright, so that's where we gotta go. I'm trying to figure out the quickest, safest route. I think I need to go back and then up this way. So we gotta go this way. It's not even kindness, Blue. Like, this man is, I mean, he's really inspirational. The thing is, though, like, and I don't mean this ugly towards Blue, he does so much that, like, he makes me tired sometimes. Oh, hello. Who are these people? Hello. Who is this? Dirthel.
Whatever it is, I don't believe I can help you. Move on. You have no business with me.
What's with the girl?
She is. I'm taking her to the healer of the temple. She is ill, but she will be fine. The temple is closed. I won't be needing your help.
Safe travels. Is she a vampire?
Thank you. And same to you.
She really is a, oh, she really is a vampire. Wait, let's talk to this dude again.
Out with you.
Oh, I can't talk to him again. Okay, well, I'm gonna let them have it. She really was a vampire child, and he was a Dawnguard guy. Trying to not be attacked by slaughterfish. I'm in sneak mode because I'm always in sneak mode, but also because this is an area that is rife with saber cats, and sometimes I don't get the luxury of distance, because you'll be like just walking around and then all of a sudden saber cat in your face. I cannot tell you, not tired in a mean way, Blue. I didn't mean that like mean, but like I'll be looking at some of the stuff you're doing and think to myself, he's also doing this and this and this. Oh God, I need a nap. You know, like, oh, Karthspire Bluff's Dragon Mound has been discovered. So we've discovered Karthspire and its Dragon Mound. Excuse me. But there are days where I get like really like crazy bouts of energy. Just, you know, this week was one of those weeks. You guys saw how badly that turned out for me. I have to be very careful with manic bouts of energy. Like, every once in a while being like really pepped up and excited for the day, that's one thing, but like if all of a sudden I'm running around doing like 84 things at once, arrow to the booty hole, and like, because normally I get so tired, I'm like, oh, I don't have anything else to do, I'm gonna go lay down when I get home from work. If I spend like a really rough day at work and the first thing I think to myself is, oh, I can't wait to go home and do 84 different things, I know instantly I'm in for a ride. I know, like, oh God, I gotta make sure I'm taking my meds. I gotta make sure I'm giving myself time to like check out mentally, you know, like sometimes it comes when I get really stressed about things. You know, I've been stressing about my stream lately and work. Like, work has been nuts lately. Oh, there's another one. I love that so much. I love that for me. I love killing wolves. I love killing pretty much anything in this game. It's so rewarding, and it's, believe it or not, it's very relaxing. I know that sounds nuts. Anyway, as I was saying, like, I tend to... What's crazy is, like, a lot of people, when they get really stressed, they get easily distracted, and they get, like... I'm trying to figure out a way to describe this. They tend to become less capable. With me, when I get, like, a little bit of stress is one thing, that'll trigger a migraine, but, like, when there's, like, a lot of stress, like, scary amounts of stress, I turn into, like, hyperfixation mode. Wait. That's a Hagraven right there. I wonder if I can get her in one shot. I got her in one shot. And I'm still hidden. Don't tell me where the hell I am. The light right now is... I know I gotta go that way, but what is down here? She was slaughtering a giant. Jesus. She was doing rituals, people. Oh my god. Okay, let's, oh, this poor giant. I actually feel bad for him. Mercenary armor. Hello, not that bad. So he killed a orc mercenary, apparently. And a cave troll. And an elk. What else is in here? She was making some kind of potion. I don't know what she was making, but she was doing it. She meant it. She's got her own little, alchemy stand here. See what's in her chest. Ooh, a painting and a spell tome. Let's use that. And sparks. And should we... Wait. Let me make sure there's nothing else around locally. Okay, yeah. I'm good. I think I have... I could be wrong. I've got a circlet of minor alchemy. I thought I had another alchemy one. Nope. Okay. Let's see what we can make real quick. $412? Yes, please. This one really came in handy. Doodle dandy. 28% more? Book it. Christine's site. Oh, no, that doesn't... I'm trying to make gold. Hello. No. Sometimes it's not worth it. Okay, Ravage Magicka. Resist frost. Fortify sneak. Okay. Oh, that's worth a little bit more. And that's really it. I don't have a lot, apparently. I didn't really do a lot. But it's all good. Wait, was there anything on the fire? No. Okay, just checking. I never knew this was here. Wait. I just realized where I'm at. I'm in a bad place to be. I'm in a bad place. This is a really big Forsworn area. Oh, shit. Okay, he didn't see me. Oh, God. This is not good. I need to get back up. I need to get back up the mountain. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Alright, we're gonna try. We're gonna try our damnedest. Dang it. Come on, get back up there. I'm jumping. I'm jumping. All my body is jumping. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think I made it. I think I made it. I gotta go up this way. I'm not afraid of killing Forsworn. It's just, I believe that's quest content for later. We need to get up here. Getting up these mountains sometimes is a pain. You know what I want? I'll tell you what I want. Instead of them, like, making a jokey meme out of the ability to, like, climb up mountains with horses, I want them... Okay, I need that. There's something here. And I can't get up here because of the fucking... Son of a bitch. I'm so close. I'm so freaking close. Bitch, if you don't get your ass up there... There we go. Sometimes you gotta, like, get ugly with your character in order for them to, like, respect you. Good lord, it's... I have such a glare on my screen. I've allowed myself to get ill. I think I'm gonna turn the overhead light off. And it's gonna get dark in here, but hold on 1 second. We're doing rituals. No, we're not doing rituals. I'm nervous about the fire. Tell you what we'll do. Put this back over here, and we'll put Hoppy over here, and we'll move this flame away from my chair and Hoppy. I don't want to start a fire on stream. I made a joke about the rituals. I'm not really trying to, like, sacrifice anyone. This is a little bit better. I can actually see the flame through the reflection in my screen, but this is actually a little bit better. I can see a little bit better now. Okay. Part of it is also, it's gotten so incredibly dark in the game. Maybe we should go to daytime so I can see. So, we're gonna wait 12 hours. So it'll be 8:43 a.m. Here we go. Oh, much better. Now I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so this is like an unmarked location right here. We've got a chest. Dragon piercing arrow does 26 damage. Oh my god. Elven mace. Scroll of hysteria. Ice arrow, lightning arrow, fire arrow. All of that. Yes, please. Reachman's altar. And, we're going this way. Okay. I'm grabbing all the juniper berries I can. You can use them in fortify archery. I feel like I'm coming up on something. Wait, where did it go? Oh, it's this way now, all of a sudden. It was over here, now it's over here. Red Eagle readout discovered. Okay. Who is that? Who are you? I don't want to kill this person if I don't have to. Oh, Oh, okay, yeah, we need to move. We need to get out of here because my snake skill is increasing and it shouldn't be. Okay, so there's the path leading up this way. I'm looking around before we continue on our Nelly little way. Okay. It looks like there's only one person over there. I could kill this person. But I think I'd have a hard time getting back up on this rock wall. Alright, we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna ignore it and act like it didn't happen. Okay, so... okay, I just realized where I'm at. Okay. Normally I come from that side over there. I'm on this side. Okay. Really hoping this Forsworn doesn't see me. Got him! Oh! Makes me happy it does. Yes, queen. Yes. That's how you do that. Yes. Wait. What is that under there? Is that an urn or a jar or a coin purse? What is this? I never knew this was here. What is this? It's a coin purse, a big one. 28 gold. That's a lot in Skyrim terms. Alright, there's a... Wait, there's a Dungeoni right here, and then... Did I miss something? What ruin is this? Red Eagle Ascent. But I actually have to go up there. Gotcha. I know if I go, I think, any further up the steps, more Forsworn will come a-running. I'm gonna take his arrows, all of this stuff. I'm gonna let him have his dignity because I killed him. Where's the other one I killed? Was he up there? I killed two. Oh, there's the other one. He's in the bush. A Forsworn in your hand is worth 2 in the bush, I guess. Or something like that. Alright, so we're gonna sneak up this way because I think if I'm in the bushes, they can't see me. Are you hiding? I'm coming. They usually come a-running by now. Oh, here they come. Son of a bitch. Fucking...
Give up while you still can.
You give up, bitch. Not if I shoot an arrow in your dick. Sorry. Sorry. I forget sometimes I say things I have no business saying. I'm leaving them their dignity, but I am taking all of their armor and whatnot. No one. Ain't nobody here but us arrow-wielding chickens. I love that. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, so I apparently have like a racial quest I'm doing where I have to just kill random people. Now, is it just 30? Can I kill just like 30 Forsworn, or is it 30 specific people? All right, there's a person there. Also, and I know there's another one in the I know there's one in this tent over here, if I'm not mistaken. There's someone in that tent. The trick is to shoot them from a distance. Or maybe it's that tent. One of these tents has someone, and then when you go up higher, there's more people in a tent. In several tents, actually. Maybe it's not that tent. Oh wait, I see you! That's what that was. An arrow to your knee. I'm not sure, but I think some of the mods I'm using have kind of tweaked the layout a little bit, because I swear I remember this being a little different. Looking. I know there's a person right there. I just saw them moving. It was absolutely nothing. Mind your business. Mind your beeswax. I was standing next to like a light source, so of course the bitch could see me. Alright, there's one there. I don't think I can make a shot like that. I don't think I can. Well, not with that attitude anyway. I thought there was like a dresser or a chest in here. I swear I'm remembering things differently. Okay, there's a guy way back there, but I want to say there's at least 2 people in these tents here. I'm gonna try this shot. If I miss it, I'm screwed. If I shoot too high, I'm screwed. If I shoot too low, I'm screwed. Okay, so it went over his head and he didn't aggro, so we'll try. Oh, we got him! Oh, I didn't. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. My eyes are itching and I don't want to like really dig in them. Okay. I can't believe we did that. I can, but I can't. I think this is new. This forge is new, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I'll take that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's a hair flip. Okay, so we gotta get the guy. Oh, this is a good shot. I think. See, this is crazy. Like, I've killed more than 3 guys. Okay, yeah, she come running out of there. I may have gotten them all, except, like, the Briarheart. The music sucks. I'm sorry. This music sucks. I think what I'm going... Wait. Yeah, I already leave that tent over there. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is... tomorrow when I get home from work, if I remember... Because I've been really playing a lot of WoW lately. But I think what I'm going to do is turn off the mod that throws all that extra, like, fantasy music in. Because there's some tracks I really do like, but most of it I don't. And you guys, I'm sure, are sick and tired of hearing me talk about it. I feel like there's someone or something I'm forgetting. I got the guy that's like way up there. All that's left, if I'm not mistaken, is like the Briarheart. And I think I'm going to use the Dragon Bone arrows for that. There he is, right there. I don't know if I can make this shot. Hello? Oh, my game's auto-saving. I'm like, why did it freeze up? Dragon Piercer arrow. That's 26 damage. I'm not a fan of the, I can go back to it. I'm not a fan of this. The arrows are fine. The arrows are absolutely fine. Not a huge fan of the quiver. Sneak increase. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now I'm not sneaking. Okay, well, I am, but I'm not sliding, is what I meant to say. I don't want to hit the chair, but I don't want to, like, overshoot or undershoot, if that makes sense. Got him! It's good. Okay. When I tell you how thrilled and excited and wondrously happy I am now to have gotten some of the most amazing shots, and you guys have seen this, like, I have been making some amazing shots. I shot this dude. Oh, look where I shot him, right in his spine, in the back of his neck. Oh! I love that for me. All right, so we're gonna take. Oh, it took the arrow out of him. I was gonna leave the arrow in him. What's funny is, we're gonna get Red Eagle's sword. Imagine if I had gotten up here without killing anyone, and I just, like, sat up here and just planked arrows at them and killed them all. That would have been cool. You can actually come from this side way up here. Alright, so he's got Red Eagle's Fury. The tower key. He keeps his clothes. That's fine. I don't want his clothes. Everybody's running around reading the Legend of Red Eagle, and no one has been like, I'm gonna go get that. Elven Greatsword. Ha. 4 lockpicks. I'm excited about that. And then Steel Plate Helm of Magicka. Alright. So now we've got Red Eagle's.
Got it!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what? Wait. Why are my alerts? Well, hold on one second, you guys. My alerts? I heard it, but my alerts, for some reason, did not show. I don't know who. Oh, that was Maddie Matt. Ugh. Scared the hell out of me. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, let's go ahead and kill. I want to say it's Hagraven. Everyone's running around with this damn book. Ooh, hello. Leather bracers. Hello. I feel like I want to say that there's going to be someone in this tower. Making sure my thumper is still thumping. Oh my god, you guys. Oh, you should have seen me at work today. I had a coworker, through no fault of his own, scare me so bad I nearly catapulted out of my body. Let me tell you. Oh my god, you guys. He scared me so bad. So freaking bad. What happened was, I had went into an office. I was using a computer in an office. No big deal, right? I'm minding my own business. Just being my gay little feminine self. I'm literally, and I'm not doing anything like scratching my butt or picking my nose or anything, but I'm just minding my own business. And I had turned to put something on the desk next to me, because it's like a big giant wraparound desk. And when I turned back, he was like right here. He was just trying to show me something that he had scanned. And I didn't hear the door open. I didn't hear him pull out his phone. I didn't hear him walking. No sound at all. No sound at all. And he was right here. I was in a chair that had wheels like this one, but I was on like a smooth floor, like concrete floor. So I slid this chair back into like the other wall and was like trying my best to climb away from him. I thought Satan himself had come after me. Oh my god. And he was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was like, I love you. That was hilarious, but get away from me. Oh, for like a hot second, I wanted to take the staple and staple his eyelids to the back of his head. I'm not joking. Like, he scared me. I haven't been scared like that in a very long time. I'm like, this is the South and I'm gay. You can't do that to me. And he started laughing. Ugh. I mean, we made light of it. It was hilarious. And I told him, and there's cameras everywhere. So I was like, what you need to do is you need to get the managers to pull that up and let everyone watch that. Because I'm really bad about scaring my other coworkers. On purpose, by the way. Not out of malice, but like, to be funny, like, just to give them like mild heart attacks, just all in good fun. But I'm like, I just got what I deserve. I mean, I'm not such an ass that I can't like be like, oh, why would you do that? I'm a nice, like I deserve that because I'm always scaring my coworkers. But let me tell you something. That was something else. I saw Jesus's eyes for a minute there. I'm not joking. I'm that coworker that everyone hates because of that. No, I'm not. I'm not really. I mean, they take it as a joke. We all laugh about it. Now I have a couple of coworkers that I won't do that to, only because I know some folks don't wear their trauma well. I used to be one of those that didn't wear my trauma well, but now I'm just like, you know what? We're all here for a finite amount of time. Let's have a good time. Let's joke about things, you know? I make light of my trauma 90% of the time. Now there are days where I wake up and I'm like really feeling my trauma, and I'm like, okay, today we're not going to joke about things. Now I want to say that I have to go to that tower there. I could be wrong. I'm just looking. I know there's wolves that way. I don't know if there are wolves towards this tower over here. That's the tower I have to go to. We have to go to Rebel's Cairn. So, you know what, guys? I've been thinking about it so much. It's been kind of ridiculous how much I've been thinking about it, and I think it's the thing to do. I think I need to learn the creation kit. Got him! And the reason I say that is I kind of want to talk about it, but I kind of don't. First of all, okay, what sees me? Something sees me. Something sees me. I just heard it. It's a doggy. Where the f... Oh, there you guys are. Hi, Poochie Poochies. See, I knew there were wolves somewhere. Oh, there's more than... Ooh! Okay. So, anyway, I kind of want to talk about it, but I kind of don't, because I feel like if I talk about it, I won't do it. But on the other hand, I kind of do. Okay, so I had an idea. You know how, like, some folks have been doing this thing where they take Skyrim and they've been porting it into, like, Unreal Engine or just building certain areas and giving you like a little tour, that sort of thing. I want to learn the creation engine, like the Skyrim creation engine, because I feel like if I learn the Skyrim creation engine first, it won't be as much of a stretch for me to learn the, like maybe the Fallout engine. I don't want to learn, okay, let me just say this. First of all, I just want to learn it because I like learning things. But also, I want to take the time to build something. And it's going to take a while to do it. Oh. I think I might have spoken about this before. I got you, you ugly bitch. He took it to the throat. Actually, to like right under here. I gave him my hair lip. I'm not being funny. I'm being funny. I'm not being serious. I'm not picking on people with hair lips. Actually, Joaquin Phoenix is hot. He could do... You know what? I'm not even gonna finish that. I almost said something that could probably get me canceled. Anyway, so where's the other one? Oh, it's over here. What I was gonna say is I want to learn the creation kit because I've been thinking about this a really long time. I want to port, I keep pulling out my bow by accident. I want to port, or completely rebuild, I'm sorry, should I say. I want to rebuild World of Warcraft in the either Skyrim or Fallout engine But here's the kicker. There's a game out right now that I've kind of been playing around with for a while called Aaron Shore. And what it is it's a single player MMO, right? Okay, so the way it works is, I feel like there's going to be a bad guy or something around here. Okay, so the way it works is, it's an MMO that you play solo. I'm not describing it well. Okay. It's an actual single player game. I don't think it has a real online connection, but it mimics one. Like, it'll say logging into servers and finding entering lobbies, stuff like that, right? And then you go up to like a actual like MMO character screen. You create a character. It's very basic. I don't like that. But anyway, you create your character, and then you launch into the game, and it makes you immediately think, I'm playing an MMO. And there are bunches and bunches of other players in the game, right? That are all AI controlled. Kind of like the follower dungeons in World of Warcraft, which, by the way, I really wish I was playing WoW right now because I've just been really feeling it. But yeah, like, you'll run across other gamers and they'll have like the most random names too. They'll be like, Hotter Than Your Mom 101, you know, or I'm the Best Mage 1942. Like they'll have like the craziest names that you would expect players in a real MMO to have, right? And there are quest givers, there's dungeons, there's open world stuff, there's I believe mimicked PvP where you play against AI controlled players. I mean, and you're running around playing an MMO that is solo, but you're playing it in this MMO world. And I kind of want to do that with World of Warcraft. I want to create a World of Warcraft where you're the only person playing it. A solo, like Skyrim, but online. You know, I want to create, I want you to, like say for instance, you go to a city, right? That's where you run across most other players. You know what? You guys want to deep dive it? Let's deep dive it. Okay, so the way it would work is you would boot up the new WoW that I would make, right? I would have a character creator, very similar to WoW's character creator, of course, but of course in Skyrim's engine. In fact, what I would do is probably, if I learned the creation engine enough, is integrate something like race menu into the Skyrim engine, and then I don't know if there's going to be wolves in here or not. I'm going to go ahead and pull my bow out. I don't think there are. No. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else in here. I'm going to run around and loot mushrooms while I tell you guys my idea for a World of Warcraft game in the Skyrim engine. Okay, so I don't think I would call it World of Warcraft. So my idea is this, right? Rebuild the entire game of World of Warcraft, like the world, the buildings, the quest givers, the NPCs, maybe a little bit of custom stuff, because I feel like there were things that the devs wanted to do, but were constrained by A, the engine, and B, time. Can I please jump up there? There we go. I don't know if I would base it in the same exact time as current World of Warcraft. Maybe I do it like a time jump or a time regress. I'm not sure. But there's a couple of things that I probably might have done differently. I think what I would do is just create vanilla World of Warcraft first, and then at a later date, like, add an expansion, the idea of rebuilding the entire World of Warcraft in the Skyrim engine, kind of like as a fully realized 3D world with these kind of graphics, as opposed to like WoW's stylized graphics, it would do one of two things. It would either be very well received or very not well received. Anyway, so what I would do is, I don't know. Am I coming up on bad guys? I think I'm going to be coming up on bad guys. Anyway, is integrate like an AI program to where like when you're in cities, all cities would be instanced areas. They wouldn't be open. You know, like you would have to go through a gate like you do in Whiterun, Solitude, stuff like that, right? All the cities, like all the major cities, like little quest hubs in the game world itself, fine, out in the open world. But major quest hubs like Stormwind, Orgrimmar, stuff like that, Silvermoon, those would be instanced, okay? Just to like save cell loads and whatnot, and lag and latency, stuff like that. But what I would do is that's where you would run across other players in the game, right? And they would be AI controlled. Now I wouldn't fill the game with millions of players like you would find in World of Warcraft. You know what? Let's leave. Let's leave. Okay, let's leave this area first of all. And I'm gonna actually boot up World of Warcraft for you guys so I can give you guys like some visual aids to better understand what I'm explaining. I mean, we've gotten a lot done today. We did. We really got a lot done. But we're gonna deep dive into this because I really want to talk about this. Because I haven't like fully thought it out, and sometimes when I vocalize it, I get better ideas, if that makes sense. Okay, so close that out. I don't need my launcher. And then I have to switch this back to we have to put this back on specific window, and we're gonna go to I haven't booted up WoW yet. In fact, I don't even need Steam running right now. That'll help actually free up a little bit. All right, let me bring up my WoW launcher. It's gonna take a second, but anyway, as I was saying, like you would go into these cities and I would rebuild all of Skyrim, and I have an idea for that. I had a really cool idea for that. Excuse me. So sorry. I guess while we're waiting, you know what? Hold on. Let me close that real quick. And I'll just blow this back up. Ooh, that's a lot. It takes a second for Battle.net to come up. I don't know why it takes so. I guess it's because it's on my external hard drive. I don't know. Or it could just be Battle.net is slow to log in. Sorry, my nose is going nuts. We're going to talk about this. We are going to talk about this. And the reason why I've been thinking about this is because I feel like, in order to exact a few, and I mean a few changes that aren't game breaking but game enhancing, I feel like I would have to do this myself. But I would like to do something like this just to build this entire thing and then let WoW devs look at it and be like, this is what the game could be. You know, and it's not like I want 84 different classes and all these playable races and blah blah blah. None of that. No. All right, let me launch the game. It may cause me to lag and jitter a little bit, but we'll get it. I promise. Anyway, okay. So the way it would work is the world itself would be one giant open world like Skyrim's world is, its game world is. All the dungeons would of course be instance locations. Major city quest hubs would also be instanced locations, and then there might be a few areas that, okay, I need to actually take a different character real quick so I could, oh shit, they're all like, okay, so Bulldozer is in Stormwind. We'll get on Bulldozer, my rogue, who I don't play that much, but he's closest because I am going to take him out of Stormwind to show you a couple of things to explain my ideas for building WoW in the Skyrim engine. And hopefully the game will load. Okay, so here we go. Oh, wait, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Okay, let me fix that. Wait wait, it's not that. Let me go to, wow, there we go. And then it may or may not, yeah, I need to fit to screen. There we go. Okay, so now you guys can see what I'm doing. And I need to actually move, oh, no, not that. This over here to cover up my guild chat because, you know, that's nobody's business but my own and my guildies. All right, so again, let's fly out to the game world itself. Also, I'm gonna check something real quick. Let me make sure my graphics are, yeah, they're set to 10. Okay, just making sure. I think it's my actual NVIDIA filter in the game making things look a little different. I've been fiddling with filters like to sharpen and clarify and change grain and bloom and that sort of thing, textures, all that kind of stuff. I've been fiddling with my game to make it look better. Now you guys don't see that because it's client side. I see it, but you guys don't. So you guys see WoW as good as it can get via the in-game stuff. Okay, so the way it would work, let's go to Goldshire, and I'll use Goldshire as an example, right? Oh, the Darkmoon Fair's around! Yay! Okay, so the game world itself, like this, all of this would be built out in the game. Like all of this. These buildings would be open. Yeah, this building would be, well, I don't know. I think what I might do is just like Adrienne. You know, like Adrienne Avenici, she's outside War Maidens, although she owns the building. She owns the business. She's outside War Maidens, but you have to go through a door, an instance. I think I might actually do that. Instead of, because I wouldn't put flight paths in the game. Honestly, I wouldn't put flight paths. You would have mounts, but you wouldn't have flight paths. So I'm thinking what I might do is, instead of having a flight path right here, have a a blacksmithing station outside and a smelter, and then this building would of course have the same thing inside as well as like a vendor or two in there. So I might just do that. Like all the homes and stuff would still be instance. You'd have to go through a door to open them, and then you would go in and explore them, and you'd pick up your quests and whatnot. But like they already have like this here is a hero's call board. You could very easily use the mission board stuff that you like the mod for mission boarding. You could use to put that there instead of like just the hero's call board, and it would give you like rando world quests, right? And like I said, the rest of the world, all this area here would all be open world, and you wouldn't have to worry about like fighting other people for resources or critters or anything like that. I'm gonna grab this little, I guess I can farm while I'm talking to you guys. Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, Peace Bloom. Anyway, so yeah, the world would be the world, and I'm actually thinking because it would be, originally I was thinking because it would be in Skyrim's engine or even Fallout's engine, the game world, you could actually like, let me bring up my map. Like this is Elwyn Forest. It's not open right now. I've only opened up this little bit, but all of this is Elwyn Forest. But I'm thinking with the creation engine, you could actually double its size, or even not double it, but because of the scope and scale of the engine, it would just naturally enlarge it. And when I say like build the map, I'm talking the entire zone, or maybe just this half, and then the next part would be this part of the map. You know, like a second half of the mod would come out like after I build this part. But I would probably just concentrate on building all these zones out first. Now I will say this. Well, okay, we'll talk about the map again in a second. But yeah, all of this would be open. All the buildings would be instanced like they are in Skyrim now. And luckily, a common trope in any fantasy style game is you have your little bandits like that. You know, your Defias guys, those would be, you could use bandits and just change the name. There's already bears and saber cats and wolves and skeevers and deer and whatnot. There's already all of that in the game. Every critter that's in Skyrim is in World of Warcraft, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that, I don't know what this boat is doing. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's go to, I would actually build out Goldshire a little bit more. I'm not joking. I would, wait, where am I at? Where am I? Okay, yeah. I would build out Goldshire a little bit more. Like, maybe up to the, cemetery here. I might put, like, a little church right here. And they have a blacksmith, and they have a house over there, and then the inn, but they don't have really anything else. So I might put, like, a farm or something, or a schoolhouse, because there are kids here. And maybe like a little miniature dock or something right here, and people fishing. Like, I wouldn't like make it into a city. I would just add like 1 or 2 buildings just to like zhuzh it up a little bit, right? Okay, so let's go to Stormwind now, and we'll talk about Stormwind. What I would do, the idea I had for Stormwind. So the way it would work, my idea for Stormwind is you would have, instead of these gates being open, you would have massive closed gates, right? And then you would just like they would be similar to either Whiterun or Solitude's doors, where you go up to them and you activate them, and you know, one of them opens and you go through, right? And then you're greeted with this area, of course, in Skyrim's graphics. And I think this has the potential to be a little bit more. I would zhuzh it up a little bit. I was thinking like, this is fine, this little bit here, but maybe have it also mirrored on the other side, and then have like a fish vendor or two, and then under here, I would throw like maybe a couple of slaughterfish, or just fish in the water that you could jump in the water. Maybe a couple of treasure chests or a dead body or something. Something, you know, like an interesting way to pass the watery area here, right? And also a sewer entrance like on the side, maybe like a sluice gate. We'll talk about that later. All right, and then of course you come through here, and there's multiple sets of portcullis. So I'm thinking like, maybe, where's it at? Maybe like right up here, there's like a big guard tower, or maybe through that door. That's the thing also I was gonna say, in Stormwind, if I built it in the Skyrim engine, every single door is usable. Like, it would have someone there. You know, and because we don't have flight pads in Skyrim, I would change this to something else entirely. Like, I don't know, like maybe they have, maybe this is where they house all their message birds instead, like message carrier pigeons and stuff like that. But yeah, all of this whole city in the Skyrim engine would be very cool to look at. Think about it, like for instance, right over here we have a barber, right? We have a barber. I would have that same building. Everything would be laid out exactly the same. The only difference is every single door that you see or come across would have an actual use. Like, these little grates here would open up, and you could access an instance version of the sewers, not the dungeons, but the sewers, and that would be a way to traverse the underworld of Stormwind. And I would add like little NPCs down there, quest content down there, that sort of thing. But I really think that this would be viable. And like, for instance, let me fly. Oh god, I can't run. I'm trying to like hit a button to run. Like see that door that's closed that you can't go into? You'd be able to go into that building, and you'd be able to talk to the people that live in that building, or rob them, that sort of thing. I would literally flesh out every single closed off building in Stormwind, right? And I would do the same for every area where you run across like a city that has closed off doors. Like, for instance, either Darnassus or Silvermoon or Gilneas, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's talk about traveling in the game. You know, there's already a carriage system, so I would keep that in World of Warcraft. I would put that in World of Warcraft. So instead of like flight paths from one location to another where you fly around, that's not really viable in Skyrim. I mean, I guess you could hop up on a dragon later on once you learn how to fly dragons, basically, but that wouldn't really work. So I would change all flight paths to carriages, and that's how you would be able to get around from major cities to other major cities, right? And then of course I would keep the boat systems as well, because we already have that in Skyrim, so I'd be able to keep that as well. Portals.
Anchors away.
Oh, okay, anchors away, Captain Hicks. Portals, I don't know how that would work, honestly, but I would love to build this right here, this particular spot here, the Stormwind Docks, I think would look amazing in the Skyrim engine. So I want to start working on learning their creation engine. And here's the thing, I'm not doing this to like create my own private server and then charge a bunch of people. No, this would be for me. But I'm wondering if I did something like this, if I learned the creation engine enough to actually build this, would you guys be interested in watching me build this? Now, it would be a great undertaking, because if you think about it, first of all, building everything out to scale and dimension in the Skyrim engine, or Fallout engine for that matter, would be, when I say a massive undertaking, I'd be 60 by the time I finished probably, unless other people got so motivated and inspired by it that they decided to help me. That would be kind of cool. But I would love to see this game that I love so much, built in the engine of another game that I love so much. Now, back to like the MMO version of it. Every player that you see, okay, for instance, every NPC that's in the game in World of Warcraft would be in Skyrim, right? But every player, like this person's name is Lincoln. Oh, cool, he's got that's a really cool way of just having Lincoln. Anyway, so every time you would run across these people, like this says Shadowlands, Shadowlands Enthusiast Glassjaw. Like you would find a bunch of people running around. I would probably only put about maybe 30 players in each city running around doing things, right? They would be scripted to maybe not necessarily do the same thing over and over and over, but they would be coded to utilize everything, right, in the city, like doors, chairs, tables, that sort of thing. And they would also be like scripted to run up to quest givers, and you'd hear them say, "Good job, thank you for doing that," and you hear a little clink of money, like they would be turning in quests and whatnot. Now occasionally, about maybe you'd run into like a 40% chance of seeing them out in the game world itself. Maybe not necessarily the same players, but you would see players out in the game world, and they would be taking on a world boss or something, and it would trigger like a world event where you can join their party and help them kill this world boss, right? And you would get loot, they would get loot, that sort of thing. Or like, say for instance, you know, like sometimes you get a quest that's like, go kill Rock Crusher. And it's a giant boulder, a living boulder elemental that is running around, tromping and killing and maiming and murdering and destroying villages. And it's a either 3 or 5 person job. They have stuff like that in World of Warcraft now. But because this is solo MMO, what you have to do is you have to go into a city and recruit other players. And I would love it to be like an RP thing where like they literally ask questions like, well, what's in it for me? Also, I would love guilds in that sense, that like you could join a guild up to like 5 like they have in ESO, and one guild is for like if you play at night, you'd have a bunch of nighttime players, you know, or if you play during the day, you'd have a bunch of daytime players. Or if you've got a bunch of role players, these players are gonna role play with you for like, okay, you're the knight in shining armor, I'm the damsel in distress, come rescue me from this tower while a dragon breathes fire, you know, that sort of thing. Not like nasty role play. I guess you could if you wanted to, but that's not what I play these games for. But I would love to see a solo version of World of Warcraft, like a solo player experience MMO in like the Skyrim or Fallout engine. I think that would be really cool, right? Also, people have been bitching of this is why I would really love to do it in the Fallout engine. People have been bitching for billions of years now about player housing in World of Warcraft. What if there was player housing in this version of WoW? What if you like got a piece of land somewhere, and with the settlement building system that's in Fallout, you know, you could literally make your own home in World of Warcraft in that engine. I think that's a really cool idea. I'm probably the only person who thinks like this, but I think it's a really cool idea. Now, let me log out real quick and talk about character creation. Now, what I would do is, like, I'm not going to make a character on the Prodmore realm. I'm fine with that. That's all I play on. But, like, say, for instance, you know, this is the character... Okay, that you're doing way too much, dude. Anyway, let me just go to... He's being too loud. I'm trying to find something quiet. That's not really it. Anyway, let me... Shit, that's not what I meant to do. Let me turn my game volume down, is what it is. Anyway, so let me go back into that. Like, say for instance, like, this is the normal World of Warcraft character creation engine, right? And I wouldn't change this part of it where, like, you pick your race, whatever faction or race. I would probably pare it down a little bit because there's only so many races in Skyrim. There's like 5 or 6, so I would probably do like 3 and 3. Maybe. I hear your stomach. I hear it. But yeah, that would be probably how I'd handle the races in a Skyrim engine version of World of Warcraft. Unless I learned enough about the creation engine to where I could implement new races. Like, I would go with probably just the classic races of humans, dwarves, elves, gnomes, and then orcs, blood elves, undead, and I guess I could do Khajiit on one side and Argonians on the other. Like, I would have to tweak things to make it work, right? But then you go into your character creation menu, right? That's where I would implement something like race menu, where you have a bunch of sliders and you can really tailor make your character. I'd like something a little bit more robust than just race menu, but again, I know that we're dealing with a really old engine. I don't know, that's something that I'd really have to work on when it comes to creating a character creator for World of Warcraft. This guy looks a lot like Matthias Shaw, doesn't he? Anyway, so that's what I would do for like character creator. And then you would name your character, and you would do like, depending on what kind of character you created, like if you made a human, you would go through the human experience. There would be no Exile's Reach in this version because, again, that'd be a whole nother area to have to build, and it wouldn't make sense for you to create a character and run them through the first 10 or 11 levels on Exile's Reach, and then start all the other content in the old world. Because again, I would build vanilla World of Warcraft first. And so that means, like, let me get back on him. Sorry, my eyes are really bothering me. Ugh! That would mean that I would build the entire map of the Eastern Kingdoms and the entire map of Kalimdor. Now, there would be areas that were opened up at a later date by like World of Warcraft's Kata or whatever expansions. I wouldn't really do much with them, right? I wouldn't do much with, like, say, let me find a place. Like Uldum would just be a desert with a few things in it, probably. Azure Mistile, Blood Mistile would be fine. What is this? I don't know what this is right here, and it's not, like, instead of, like, the northern and southern barons, because they got separated by Kata, I would make one barons. Now, whether or not I built them up like they are now or how they used to be, that'd be something I'd have to think about. But if I'm Mount Hajal, that got opened up in Kata, so I would probably leave that closed off for now. let me see. Let me go back to Eastern Kingdoms. Eversong Woods, Ghostlands. See, this area here we've never used. You can't click on or anything. Plaguelands. I might combine the Eastern and Western Plaguelands into one zone. I'm trying to think. All of this is like normal. Now the room, Gilneas I might keep just because it would make sense to have the Khajiit come from there. But the Twilight Highlands I would not have. Let me see what else. Stranglethorn Vale is broke up into like two places. Basically, there's northern and southern, or the Cape, whatever you call it. That would be one again. Where's the place I'm looking for? Deadwind Pass. That would have more to it. There's literally only a handful of quests in this whole area. I would do a lot more because I would take the time to do it. Vajir would not exist, not at first. If I was able to build this, I might even like use AI to build some of it. Like, it just import the map and then have AI build a lot of it, and then go in there and start adding the content that I would want to add. Where like for instance, in the instance versions of like Stormwind and all that, every door would house a home. I'd love to add something like, I would love to undertake this, but in order to do it, I've got to learn the creation engine. I've got to. They say that Skyrim's creation engine is the easiest to learn because A, it's the oldest and it's the most limited. And then every time they revamp it, it gets a lot more complex and a lot harder to use, a lot harder to understand. I feel like if I could really learn, deep dive learn Skyrim's creation engine, I would be over the moon just knowing that. What's up now? But if I was to learn the Fallout creation engine as well, there might be some things that I might port from that, like the settlement building system, or a much more robust graphical engine overhaul, or even the lighting and sounds. Like, there might be some things you're watching on your computer. Oh, so you've got a much better view today. Okay, I see what's going on. Let me go ahead and exit out of this because I've got to go to bed shortly, and Joseph and I still have to eat something because when we woke up from our nap earlier, I just was not hungry. I didn't feel like I needed anything. Anyway, so that's my take on what I would love to do with the creation engine, and it's more than a hot take. I'm going to push myself to start learning the creation engine. Now, there are YouTube tutorials, there are creation engine tutorials from Bethesda themselves, and I'm just going to start watching them, reading through them, and rewatching and rereading everything until I commit it to memory, and start like just fiddling around. If there's one thing I could do to learn, even if I don't do this crazy undertaking, there are some things that I would love to do for Skyrim and Fallout that I've thought about as well, like some content and some like player homes, stuff like that, new locations, that sort of thing. So even if I didn't do the undertaking of porting a single player version of World of Warcraft into that engine, I would still be thrilled about that. Really need a gaming chair instead of my table chair. Okay, so let's talk about that. This chair is incredibly comfortable, and I'm glad I bought it. I love it. It has given me a lot of joy. It's a great chair. The only caveat to that is the pleather over time will degrade and start peeling. And it really hasn't done it much except two spots, and that is where my legs go. You see where it's peeled off completely and it's starting to like come up? That's the only thing. I've only had this chair like maybe I bought it here. Like, I'd already been streaming here for maybe a year, so it's only like 2-3 years old, and it's already starting to come. But it's just where my legs are. The rest of the chair is in great condition, so if that's the only thing I have to complain about, I feel like this chair has really earned its place in my gaming room. So Monday we'll get back on Skyrim. And we got a lot done today in Skyrim before I decided to hop on WoW and show you guys a few things. But we killed Malkarin in Kilcreath Temple. We got Meridia's Beacon restored. We got Dawnbreaker. We cleared Red Eagle Ascent and got the Red Eagle Sword. We killed a whole bunch of deer. Not a bunch of deer. I'm sorry, a bunch of wolves. We got ourselves into the Rebels Cairn, and then when we get back on the game Monday, we're going to investigate the rest of Rebels Cairn and figure out what's going on with Red Eagle's Fury. And then we're going to take all of our hard-earned stuff to the museum and display it. And probably turn in the quest finally for the Bard's College, because we got King Olaf's verse last Friday. So that's where we're at, that's where we're going, and I hope you guys had a blast today and enjoyed hearing me ramble about WoW. In the meantime, if you guys like my content and you'd like to see more of it, please consider going to my YouTube channel, my Blue Sky, my Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. I really don't do much on Facebook anymore. In fact, I deleted it off my phone, and I haven't logged into it on my computer in forever. Please check out my TikTok channel. And I hope to see you guys again on Monday at 4 o'clock, where we will continue our funsies, fails, and shenanigans in Tamriel's coldest province, Skyrim. In the meantime, from me and from